Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Unlimited, Canada is allowing online Aero-Medical exams, an Icon A5 sinks in Minnesota, and the city of Lakeland waives Sun and Fun rent payments. Happy Monday and welcome to the show. I'm Sophie Herlock. Transport Canada is temporarily allowing medical certificates to be renewed through virtual doctor visits. This exemption will allow Category 1, 2, and 3 medical certificate holders to renew their certificates by proof of fitness or through telemedicine consultation until March 31st of 2021. The program comes from the need to reduce immediate and longer-term regulatory demand on healthcare resources in Canada after the outbreak of COVID-19, as well as to reduce unnecessary exposure of healthy medical certificate holders to potentially hazardous healthcare settings. However, there are some limits. For instance, if this is your first application for a medical certificate, you will not be able to benefit from the program. You can still be mandated the usual in-person medical examination if a civil aviation medical examiner is not sure about your qualifications for issuance. And anyone who breaks the rules under this new program will not be allowed the exemption again. When we return, we'll have the latest on what company is planning another round of massive layoffs.
Sandia introduces the new SAI 340 Quattro TSO'd airspeed, attitude, altitude, and slip. With integral backup battery, safety never looked so good. See it now at www.sandia.aero.
There's a difference between charting a steady course and pushing for the ceiling. And for nearly a century, Hartzell Propeller has been defining that difference. It's in our passion for engineering and research and our dedication to testing the limits of performance. We are built on honor. We are Hartzell Propeller.
Affordable and economical, Pipistrel is proud to present the Alpha Trainer. Offering excellent fuel efficiency and a durable composite design, the Alpha Trainer can be operated from virtually anywhere. Whether you're a first-time aircraft owner, assembling a fleet, or running a flight school, the Light Sport Alpha Trainer from Pipistrel is a dynamic option. Learn more about what the Pipistrel Alpha Trainer can do for you at pipistrel-usa.com.
Welcome back. It's time for today's trip around the patch. Bombardier will be reducing its workforce by around 2,500 employees due to industry interruptions and challenges caused by COVID-19. The majority of these reductions will impact Canada, as 1,500 employees are being cut from their Quebec facilities and 400 are being cut in Ontario. The job cuts will occur throughout 2020. On June 3rd, the DOT took regulatory action in response to the failure of China to permit U.S. carriers to perform scheduled passenger air services in accordance with China's obligations under the U.S.-China Air Transport Agreement. On June 4th, the Civil Aviation Authority of China responded by revising its restrictions to permit U.S. carriers the ability to operate one flight per week each. As a result, the department revised its June 3rd order in order to grant Chinese carriers the right to operate 2 weekly passenger flights to the U.S. ITHRA and Aerox Aviation Oxygen Systems have announced a collaboration agreement to integrate ITHRA wireless monitoring technology into Aerox's line of portable oxygen tanks for general aviation users. The ITHRA Altus Mesa wirelessly pairs to your iOS device to display tank pressure, flow rate, and time remaining of any portable oxygen tank. The Mesa weighs just a few ounces and is plugged into any oxygen tank using the included high-pressure T fitting. Amazon is adding to their flock with the addition of a lease for 12 more Boeing 767-300 converted cargo aircraft from Air Transport Services Group. These aircraft will join Amazon's existing fleet of 70 aircraft to bring its total network to over 80 aircraft. Amazon received their first new aircraft last month. The remaining 11 will be delivered in 2021. We'll be right back with the rest of the news.
Like most of you, we're still working from home. We miss being around pilots.
But the most important thing right now is to mitigate your risks and use this time productively while we all get through this.
Folks, King Schools is open and we're 100% operational. We're making sure that your courses work and are available for you 24/7.
We look forward to the time when we can see you again at the airport.
Swift Fuels proudly introduces the Forever Avgas STC. One simple upfront purchase entitles the Forever STC certificate holder to receive all current and future Avgas STCs that the FAA issues to Swift Fuels. The best part? It's priced today at only $100, and the prepaid certificate never expires. Get your Forever Avgas STC today at swiftfuelsavgas.com.
An Icon A5 was substantially damaged when it was involved in an accident near Sky Harbor Airport in Minnesota last Wednesday, according to a recent NTSB Preliminary report. Luckily, neither the pilot nor passenger was injured. The airplane was operated as a Title 14 Code of Federal Regulations Part 91 personal flight. According to the pilot, he taxied on the water for takeoff. When facing into the wind, he applied full power, and after about 5 seconds heard a loud bang. He then shut down the engine and saw all 3 propeller blades were missing. At this point, the airplane started to sink, and he and his passenger evacuated the airplane. Substantial damage was noted to the airplane's fuselage when the propeller blades separated, resulting in holes in the structure, including the hull. The airplane and engine were recovered and will be examined. Following negotiation with the city of Lakeland, the nonprofit SnF Fund organization will get a waiver of rent payments that will cover about a year's worth of payments for fees normally paid for the use of the SnF Fund campus. Following extensive damage created by the COVID-19 pandemic and the cancellation of this year's event, the City Commission will waive over $330,000 that would have otherwise been due to Lakeland Linder International Airport. The SnF Fund Aerospace Expo normally brings in about $6 million for its own programs, monies which reportedly support projects like the affiliated Central Florida Air Academy, Aerospace Center for Excellence, and Lakeland Aero Club. The loss of the annual event could harm these projects extensively, hence the reaction by the city, which assured their residents that they could absorb the costs. The loss of the event is also a tough hit for the surrounding community, as the total economic impact of the fly-in is estimated at around $65 million. Airport Director Gene Conrad says SnF Fund is in a precarious situation and that they will need a successful 2021 and 2022 to recover. And that wraps up our show, everyone. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to click subscribe and to check us out on Twitter and on Facebook. For more aviation and aerospace news any time of the day, head over to aero-news.net. I'll see you again on Wednesday.